Welcome back to my channel. I'm so sorry I didn't get a video up last week. Life has been absolutely insane for me. We just moved to Salt Lake City and I have been living in boxes the last few weeks, starting a new job. I haven't even finished unpacking. I don't know where anything is. I don't really know where to film. Lighting's weird. This is me right now, chaos. I'm going to be doing a quick tutorial on a bronzed out smoky eye. Now, being as fair as I am, sometimes doing a traditional dark black smoky eye is just way too intense for the face. And I found that I really like using kind of the darker, more natural tones to have the same effect, but not be so intense. And it is really just a beautiful look that you can use almost kind of for an everyday look, kind of an everyday smoky eye. But I just wanted to show you guys because it's one that I love to do and I really think it's great, especially for summertime because it really is just natural. So much noise. It really is a beautiful natural look, especially for summer if you're going out to the fair or doing something at night, but you still kind of want to, you know, have an easy, not so intense look. This is the tutorial for you. So let's get started. Hopefully you guys can see everything I'm doing. I've already put on my foundation and now I've just left my eyes. Normally I like to do my eyes first and then my foundation so I can kind of clean up after, but for the sake of time I'm just going to show you guys a fun bronzed out smoky eye. So here we go. The star of the show today is going to be the L'Oreal Paris Infallible eyeshadows. These are amazing and I'm going to be using the Amber Rush. What I love about these is the pigment is just wonderful. I know I've talked about these on my channel before, but it also, it's a little dirty. The color on these, and that you probably can't even tell on the camera, are so beautiful and so wonderful. And because it is a cream-based eyeshadow, it's going to make your eye makeup last way longer than it normally would if it was just a powder eyeshadow. So I just take my fingers, and it's beautiful. You can kind of see it shine on the camera, but and you're just going to put this all over your lid and it's going to be just this beautiful color. It's a really bronzy gold amber wonderfulness. Now that you've put that all over your lid, I'm going to be using the Naked Urban Decay palette. This is my favorite palette, my go-to palette. You'll always see me using it. And we're going to really take this up a notch. You don't just want to wear this, although a lot of them are pretty enough, you probably could. We're going to really add some dimension and really smoke it out. Now, this is very ambery, which makes sense because it is called Amber Rush, but I kind of want to steer away from the orangey hue to it. You can totally keep that if you want, but these Infallible shadows are really awesome to build upon. Sometimes if you put an eyeshadow over it, the whole color changes and just makes a whole new eyeshadow for you that's just beautiful. And I've noticed that I really love Sidecar. It's kind of this taupey, caramely brown color over this Amber Rush. It's just beautiful. So I'm going to go over what I just did with that Sidecar color. Don't mind me using my little weird tray as my mirror today. You gotta do what you gotta do with what you have, you know? I'm gonna go in and really contour the eye and pump up the shadowing part, that smoky part, that is really gonna elevate this look. I'm gonna go in with Dark Horse and a little bit of Smog. That's a really, really dark brown and then a little bit of a lighter brown. Sometimes I like to mix them just to kind of soften the darkness. You know, you don't want to look like you have a black eye, so you just got to be a little careful. And sometimes a trick can just be blending it in with another color while you're applying it. Now, just a little trick. I like to, this is the brush that comes with it. It's kind of a flat brush. And I start it off in the corner of my eye and bring it down. And it kind of creates just a really foolproof kind of cat eye almost. And then from there, we're going to take it up in the crease, which is where your eye socket goes into your eyeball and kind of folds. Now, not everyone actually has this naturally, and if you don't, you're gonna have to try and eyeball it. I did not even mean to use that into it. Eyeball it and draw it in. And then just bring it back out, down. So you're kind of creating that little V shape in your eye. I'm trying to do this so you guys can see. So now that we have all the eyeshadow we could ever want on our face, we're gonna go through with the e.l.f. C Brush and really blend it out. I talked about this in my everyday makeup tutorial that I just did. This tool is amazing, and honestly, anyone who wants to do awesome eye makeup needs to have this. Just go over your whole eye and really blend the colors out well so it doesn't look so, you know, dramatic. So now that we've blended it out, we're going to do some highlighting. I'm just going to use the white virgin color that comes in this palette. I'm actually just going to use my finger today. Sorry if you hear people talking outside, those would be my new neighbors. Haven't really found a really awesome spot to film these videos yet. Yeah. Alright, so now that we've done the contouring and put that base color in, I'm going to kind of warm it up a little bit by bringing in that smog color in with the gold half baked and just kind of put it not all over my whole eyelid, but kind of in between where we did the contouring and the crease and the whole eyelid itself. Alright, now normally I would do an eyeliner, but I sometimes feel like if your eyeshadow is just really intense, it's too much to do a thick eyeliner. So it can really be beautiful if you just play it down a little bit, have this gorgeous eye makeup, and just do really awesome mascara. So I'm going to curl my eyelashes, always important. And I know you guys are probably getting sick of hearing it, but I'm going to be using the Maybelline's Great Lash Lots of Lashes. I'll never get over it, baby. Big booty. One thing to do, I actually had a friend who used to ask me, like, she had no idea how to apply her mascara. You obviously want to go from the bottom up, but sometimes it helps to wiggle. It really disperses the mascara really evenly across the eyelashes. Pretty sure that those guys are moving in right now. Lots of moving going on around here these days. Don't mind the scab on my hand. It's really beautiful. Yeah. Did that to myself. To really amp up this look, I'm going to go over that mascara that I did with the Benefit They're Real. This stuff's awesome. I've talked about it before, but in case you don't know, it's got little fibers inside the formula that attach themselves to the end of the eyelashes and add some extra volume and length that you would normally not have. Ba-ba! Alright, now to really come full circle with the smoky eye, we're going to go back with that eyeshadow and bring it under the lower lashes. This really adds some framing to the eyes, really makes them pop, and really kind of emphasizes that smoky look. I'm going to be using Smog and a little bit of the Dark Horse again, the same colors that we used for our crease. Now how I apply this is I just put the eyeshadow on one side of the brush and I literally almost draw as if it's eyeliner underneath those eyelashes. And then you might need to touch up in the corners to make sure that color is really connecting to the eyeshadow that you have on your lid. Alright, now we're going to go in with the gold color, that half baked, and put it on the inner corners of our eyes so that our eyes really pop. Oh I wanted to do an up close and personal shot so you guys can really see the colors and how it looks. I know it's so hard to capture how eye makeup actually looks on screen, but it really is beautiful. The L'Oreal Infallible shadows are gorgeous, and I mean, don't mind me. You can kind of get the sense of it like up closer, but really you just gotta see it in person. So I've just put my hair down, and I just wanted to make a side note. I know that I focused mostly on the eye makeup today for this tutorial, but really make sure you put some bronzer on and kind of finish off that bronzed out, smoky, just look, you know. And I apologize for all the change in lighting in this video and my neighbors making sounds outside. I don't even know what they're doing. I'm still kind of learning the layout of my apartment and where I'm going to be filming, and life has just been a little intense and a little insane.